What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle for the next episode of The Long Dark. My name is Splattercat. We are here today with really no goal in mind. There's nothing that we're trying to accomplish today. Essentially, this game tends to suffer from that, actually. That's one of the things that I've noticed is that there's no clear objective, and because of that, once you've stocked up a whole bunch of food, aside from wandering around a whole lot, there's not many things to occupy your mind. For right now, I think the thing that I'd like to do... I don't know. There's nothing that I would like to do. There are zero activities that I would like to do right now. Nothing is striking me as being incredibly fun. Maybe we go out to that lodge right there and see if we can get our fish on. We are a little bit low on food right now, and I'd like to play around with the way that the water works. Perhaps... yeah, let's try it. I dumped off all my stuff back at that lodge over there. I decided that was going to be my home away from home for right now. It's going to be my satellite facility. We only have a couple hours of daylight left. I want to try and fish, so let's go try and fish. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I think we can walk on this white ice right here, but not the blue ice. I don't know if that's the rule exactly, but it seems to be the way that all this works. I would like to go... ew. Well, it looks like there's a busted-ass cottage over there. Still having trouble finding... I wish we could find a scope. That would be amazing if we could get a scope on this thing. That wolf's probably going to take out that deer over there, and if we wanted to be really opportunistic, we could take out the wolf after he takes out the deer and get ourselves double meat. I know that I saw a lodge out there. Like one of those ones that we had in the original zone that stands on the little pylons that's upraised and everything. I know that I saw one out that way, and it's like infuriating that I can't see it anymore. Yikes. I really wish that I could locate that because another hunter's lodge would be a good idea if we could get back out there and find some more stuff. I'd like some more bullets. That's the big thing for me is if we could get some more bullets, I'd be pretty happy about it. Check the cupboard. A flare. Okay. Rifle round. Nothing. Oh, wait. There's a magnifying lens there. Okay. Let's bust a hole in the ice because we need food. And after busting some holes in the ice, I think that if it forgives us, we'll be able to pull some fish out, and that'll make our lives easier. Caloric intake is a little bit low. Let's just fish for 2 hours, maybe. That'll give us enough daylight to where we can get things done. We might be on the edge of exhausted, too. A rainbow trout, huh? Hey, we have those where I live. That's pretty cool. Rainbow trout are a really awesome fish. If you shine light on them, they're shiny, and they have a lot of rainbow colors. Kind of cool. This will take some stress off of our main supplies, though, back at base. And if we could get a coho salmon... a formidable West Coast fish grows to a good size. Yeah, no kidding. That's a big-ass fish. Okay, well, before the dark gets here, it's probably a good idea to head back to base, or at least find some other stomping ground that we can live inside of before we, go away from home over the long term. We could check out this cabin up here. Let's go have a look. If we could work our way across the ice, I think this would be a really, really good acquisition for us. The only thing we have to worry about is whenever I'm out on the ice, I worry about a storm rolling in because it's easy to get disoriented when you're in this situation. That looks so suspect out there. Run! Nature, run! He's gonna get you! Oh, he got you. Never mind, you didn't have a chance in hell. I'm like, I didn't have a chance out on the ice, let alone in hell. I mean, in hell it doesn't feel like you'd have a real good chance anyways. Aside from being, like, immortal and being tortured for all time, the chances seem very, very limited down there. It's not a casino that I would frequent. We could also hit this thing over here while we're out here. Actually, we might be able to obtain some of those bits if we want to. It looks like it's right on the edge of the blue ice. The meat would be a little bit gnawed on, but it might be okay. It might be alright. I don't think you want to do that, pal. I think you just made a very, very real mistake. And while normally I would forgive you of things like that, just can't let it happen. Just can't let it happen. In addition, since, you made my life easier, I do appreciate it, so thank you for that. I'm going to go take this wolf meat because I don't think you're going to need it anymore, okay? The hell was that noise? Like an undersea whale or something, or an underlake whale? Gotta watch out for lake whales. It's a real concern. A ravaged deer carcass. I want all of the meat, as much as you can grab off of this thing. We're thirsty and exhausted. We're probably going to be freezing pretty soon, too. My guess is that there are a lot of bars being filled right now. Oh, my God. Slowest walk ever. We do have a lot of meat on us. I may drop it off in a drawer or something over at this little place, and then we'll go up the hill. We need to scavenge some wood before we can actually effectively make this work. Let's grab that. Get our water needs taken care of. Okay. water needs taken care of. We are exhausted right now, which is why we have such a slim margin on our weight. But I don't want to leave this stuff back here, so we can fight our way through this right now and make it to that lodge, or that little fishing hut right there. Once we get to the fishing hut, we can dump all this stuff in a drawer except for 2 or 3 of the meats, and then we can work our way up the hill. But now that we're exhausted, it's going to be a problem, so yeah, we'll only have like 15 kilograms of weight, but if we sleep it off for a minute, we should be able to come back and grab all this stuff, and it'll solidify our future, because I like my future to be solid. If it's liquid, I don't know. I like a little bit of liquidity in my future, like the ability to have some liquidity, because as of right now, I don't think I have any. If you don't know what I'm talking about, economics, wealth versus liquid finances and all that fun stuff, all those dopey things you have to learn as you get older that you don't really care about, but you have to pretend to like care about them because everybody else seems to care about them. I don't know. You're like, hold on, you aren't working on your Roth right now? Like, really? And I'm like, David Lee Roth? Why would I be working with David Lee Roth? Like, I don't know him. I don't have anything to do with him. I don't know where this is all going. Okay, well, a couple of rifle rounds. That'll help out a tiny bit. I'm going to unload as much meat as I can in these containers. And then we're going to try and make our way up the hill to that cabin. I'm just going to keep the coho salmon, by the way, because that'll be enough to get us back up and on our feet. Where did the coho salmon go? Ho. There he is. Okay, so the coho salmon will do it for right now. That gets our weight down, kinda. We're still a little bit overweight. Might be a good idea to leave more loot in here just to take the edge off. I still think we're going to have to hoof it slow-mo style up the hill. Not a fan of this mechanic. Oh, good, it's not quite as slow. It's manageably slow. I'm not a fan of this mechanic, like when you're exhausted, you just like trudge everywhere super slowly. Oh, look, another wolf. Yet another thing for us to shoot and waste ammo on. I'll reload now. Hooray! Wait, did he just top load 2 bullets? Does this firearm have an internal magazine? Because I thought that when I looked at the... Hold on, I need to look at this. Huh, it must have an internal magazine. I don't know a whole lot about guns. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that there was a magazine sticking up off of this thing when I first picked it up, but I guess not, or sticking down off of this thing. I got to get my relational modifiers proper. If we make it up this hill, I will be the happiest camper that there has ever been. Unfortunately, this is taking a while, so you know what? When I get up the hill, I will call you back, okay? Alright, everybody, we're back in the hood. We should be able to make it into the misanthrope's homestead. A misanthrope is somebody that hates people. He just sincerely dislikes people, as evidenced by this banister that runs 360 degrees around the outside of his house. I hope we'll find our way in. If it's locked, we're pretty much dead. If we're locked, I don't know what we're going to do right now. We'll be in deep doo-doo. So hopefully the front door is open. Yay! Worst misanthrope ever! He managed to leave his front door unlocked. It's the coastal house. Ooh, this is nice. I mean, I think the wallpaper's falling off a little bit. What's going on over here? Picture of the fam. I had to shoot at a wolf a couple times because he was all over the place, but I don't know. It didn't kill him. Sometimes I feel like the ballistics in this game are really, really odd. I know that shot, like from experience with guns and like aiming and knowing what an iron sight looks like in real life, I know that shot should have landed. But unfortunately, I didn't. We got a microwave? What? Well then. Do we have any calories right now? Because I'm sort of like about to die. So I would love to... It looks like the house is actually mostly empty. Oh, this is going to be so disappointing. There has to be something in here. Every single cabinet is empty? What? Shenanigans. A granola bar. That's all you got in your entire house is a granola bar, man. A granola bar. That's all that you have. Okay, well, does this guy have a furnace or anything that I can use to cook this food? He's got a range right here. I don't know if it's working or not. Doesn't look like it is. The microwave doesn't appear as though it's actually functional. If we can't cook food, that sort of throws a wrench in this whole thing. Let me get some light out so you can all see on the internet because it's going to be a lot darker once I render it out. Oh, there we go. I actually have to color correct everything that I... Sewing kit! Okay, so we got the sewing kit. That was a big acquisition. That's a thing that we need. There is a deer outside that we can use tomorrow to get some leather off of as well so we can get some basic repairs done on all of our gear. It's kind of a nice house, though. I like it. I mean, it's got a lack of doors, which is a bit odd. For being on misanthrope, you'd think he would have way, way more doors, but nope. No doors around. He's got a turlet, so that's a plus. A potable water source. Oh, you could just drink out of the toilet? What? So I guess you can just get free water out of the toilet for now. Not much, but a little bit.
Stuff will come in handy.
Rifle round. Yeah, the biggest detractor from this location is the fact that it has no way for you to cook food. And so you would be reliant on making campfires outside to make stuff happen. It's a minor inconvenience, but it's not much. That TV is at an odd angle. Why would you put the TV right there if you're going to put the chairs right there and right there? This guy needs to work on his entertainment center savvy. This doesn't go anywhere, I'm assuming. Okay, so that doesn't go down to like any sinister like murder basement or anything. Well, since we're a little bit in trouble with regards to calories, what we're going to have to do right now is we have to eat some of our food supply. And I didn't really want to do that, but we'll eat the MRE. That'll balance us out for the day. That'll get rid of some of our status effects because we have far, far too many of them piling up on our backs right now. And then the other thing that I would want to do is perhaps... trying to make sure that I've seen everything in here that there is to be seen. Some lantern fuel. Okay. Can you... So let's say for a moment that I wanted to turn this off and on. Can you do that? You cannot do that. Okay, well let me extinguish you then. Kind of a roundabout way to accomplish the same thing. Like, you gotta pick it up, turn it off, then put it back down. But I want a lamp there that I can just like flick the switch on real fast if I need to see. It's kind of dark outside. It's kind of also freezing. I'm going to try and grab a little bit. That'll take an hour 40. Get after it. I guess we don't have much of a choice. I'll make a fire out here. Ooh. Hey, what's up, condition falling off? It's weirdly light out right now for how dark it is. Does that sentence make sense? Like, do people get my meaning here? It's weirdly illuminated for being the middle of the night. I'm not going to complain about it, obviously. That's not me just being like, man, it's too bright right now. I'm just saying that I have, like, a surplus of visibility, which I normally don't have. I wish you could actually... I think it moves your head down close to the fire to simulate the fact that you're blowing on the fire, but I wish that your head was free right now so that you could look around during the time when it's starting a fire, because... Really, you managed to fail that somehow, huh? Good for you. Tinder plug. Alright, break out the fire striker. We need this to happen right now. We still haven't leveled up to the extent that we're able to make fires every single time, and unfortunately, until we get there, you gotta start a lot of fires before you get good at it, and that's a real life fact too. It takes a little bit of knowledge, especially if you're starting it from scratch. If you gotta start a fire from nothing, if you only have like a bow drill or whatever, it's definitely an acquired skill. And it always amazes me when you see those guys that can like sit there with just their hands and like some twigs and start a fire like 80% of the time. And even so, the professionals sometimes have trouble doing it every single time. I'll add that for right now. We'll cook the salmon. This should take the edge off us freezing, I hope. And that'll be our breakfast in the morning. I don't know if I should cook the mushrooms and the tea and all that stuff, or what I should do. I think I should boil off some water. We shouldn't waste the time there. Like maybe 2.5 would be enough to get it done because we're almost out of water. I saw that there was some potable water inside, but I'd much rather stockpile up now than wait until we're in a dire strait and then try and, curve my way out of it. Boil the 2.5 right there, and that should get us going. The air temperature is actually looking like it's going to be suitable anyways. And then we've got 6 or 7 hours that we can sleep, so let's go back inside. Kind of a cool location. A little bit out of the way, though. That's the only part that concerns me, is that it's a little bit out of the way. Where's my lantern here? Turn on. I can't see with ass right now. There we go. Not going to leave the lantern running, but we are going to go upstairs. We're going to clock out for a little bit. I think there's only a couple things that I haven't searched in here, like some of these cabinets and other stuff, but I think we've got a good location here. I don't really like how far out it is, but I don't want to place this at all. I want to put it out. Yep, put it out like a dog that has to pee. Okay, so we got a hunger meter that's pretty full up right now. I'm going to eat the coho salmon. We'll see how much we can get out of that. That'll fix the meter, and then we'll drink our water, and then we'll go to bed for 6 or 7 hours to see if we can get our exhaustion meter down. So there's the 7 right there. I will see you all in the morning, although technically I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just sitting here waiting for daytime to come along, to meander its way over the hillside. Okay, so we've made it almost 15 days. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. This place seems to have a really good air temperature, so we might be able to hole up here Over the long term, it's a bit far out of the way, though. That's the only thing, and it has no workbench either. That's the other half, is that it's unfortunate, but it's going to be difficult to line up some of our random little projects. Sorry, my phone is blowing up behind me. So I was looking to see, like, who's spamming at me right now. It's definitely spam happy at the moment. I get spam happy, but I'm Hawaiian. Hawaiian people love spam, by the way. It's like a national pastime for us. Another premium winter coat in better shape than the other one. Basic gloves, okay. No. No. I want you to go through the drawer. I don't want you to place that sideways on the side of the wall like some kind of weird supernatural lantern sticking to the wall exorcist. We did get a new toque. That's pretty cool. I'm going to wear you because you make me more warm. And I enjoy being warm. Sorry if it's a little bit dark right now, but I don't want to waste the lantern fuel looking around through like all these random drawers and stuff. It's a very nice drawer. I like how it's embossed and it has all kinds of like cool metal stuff on it. It's expensive. It's classy. Expensive but undeniably classy. Inside the cabinet we find nothing. Actually, there seems to be a very, very wide radiance as to the stuff you find in this place. Like sometimes you find a lot. Sometimes you find nothing. Like, I would have assumed that in the kitchen there would have been a lot more useful stuff, but I guess maybe he went through it before he died or something? I don't want to assume that he died. We don't see a body anywhere, but, you know. A Band-Aid, okay.
I'll take it.
Some cotton socks. Alright. Well. Nothing in there, unfortunately, either. Sounds like we got a storm raging. Probably be a decent plan to lay down and go to sleep for another hour or two so that we can keep our threshold up. But let's wear the better jacket between the two. We'll harvest that one. It's going to take an hour and a half. You only get 2 cloth out. I don't even know if that's worth it. I'll probably harvest this poor little guy. That'll take 10 minutes to give us some cloth so that we can repair the other one and get it back up and running. There we go. You've been a good toque, but unfortunately, I need you to be toquing away from me. We've got wool socks that I can repair or I can harvest. I'll probably just harvest those. Take 20 minutes to rip those into shreds. Okay. And we've got 6 of that right there. I think that what I want to do, we've got 59%. Let's wear those because they're better. I want to repair these right now, so let's do it. Take 30 minutes to do so, and this should raise our little bracket that we live inside for our temperature pretty substantially. Not a lot, but a little bit. That thing's kind of beat up. We can only repair things that require cloth right now because we don't have any leather or anything on us, so bit of a downer right there. I can go outside, though, and there's going to be some hides, and there's going to be some other stuff that's laying outside. We just got to wait for this storm to dissipate a little bit, go away, and stay away from us. All right, probably fix my cotton underwear. There we go. I don't like when my undies have holes in it. It makes me feel exposed. It makes me feel like something's going to attack me, grab me, or maybe just try and get a piece of me while the part of me that's hanging out is hanging out. I'm not going to say what part it is, but I've definitely had some ratty-ass underwear. I'm a dude. Dudes keep underwear forever. At least most dudes that I know. I don't know. I got some underwear that goes back to like the 9th grade. No joke. And I'm like 30 years old right now. It's still just hanging out. And I still wear it too. Elastic's still fine. I don't like to waste things. I like to use things until they can be used no longer. Our jeans need to be repaired badly, so we'll wear those ones. Let's harvest these 2. And I realize this is not thrilling gameplay, so I'll probably try and do it off camera from here on out. I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you want to see me break stuff down and actually go through all the repair motions, by all means, I can do it on camera. I just want to make sure that, like, I'm tailoring all of these episodes to the whims of what people want at the Nerdcast. We've got a bunch of meat that we've got to go grab, too. So giggity, giggity, if you will. Some dog food right there. It smells bad, but eating it is better than starving, probably. It's actually pretty much the same thing that you're going to get, like dog food and wet cat food especially. Wet cat food is basically just deviled versions of the meats that you already eat. And you can buy, like, seriously, open a can of deviled ham, and then open a can of ham and chicken-flavored cat food, and tell me which is which. After you take the labels off, if they have identical cans, I bet you can't. They smell the exact same. They taste the exact same. Don't ask me how I know. I just know. Let's see here. And how I know is because when I was a kid, my dad dared me to eat dog food because he thought it'd be hilarious. Or he dared me to eat cat food. My dad was kind of funny. Like, he thought that he was real funny anyways. He thought he was funny like that. Let's see here. Let's repair these guys. These are beat as hell, so we need those to be better right this second, because I have noticed that our ability to stay out in the cold has gotten a little bit worse over time. We're getting better at it. That's good. I mean, our chance of repairing this stuff is getting really, really high, which makes me happy as long as they don't get high at work. I just need you to be on your A game right now. Also, don't get high while you drive. That's my chances can be what they are, but just, you know, be high at the appropriate times. R2, let's repair you. And it sounds like the storm actually went away, so we might have time to run out and grab the stuff that we were going to grab. Oh, Tuke's fixed. Never mind. It gives you a full degree Celsius when you repair it? Cool. With this, I need leather, don't I? Oh, I don't, actually. I can repair it. Oh, we'll repair it like that then. Get it going. I thought I needed leather in order to repair that jacket, but I guess I was wrong. I need leather to repair my boots, so we'll try and keep track of that. I just repaired the wrong one, didn't I? No, I repaired the right one. That one's got 100% now. Why is it saying they're both a downgrade? Odd. Okay, well, let's drink some water, and then we'll go out, we'll grab that meat, we'll come back, and then I'll probably survive here for another day or so, just kind of like getting all of our stuff patched up and feeling better. I don't know if I want to use this as my base camp location, just because the accessibility is really, really bad. It is just not a good access point to get to from anywhere else. But still, I don't know. It does have a lot of storage space. It does have a lot of things going for it. I think the lack of a workbench is going to be the thing that turns me away, though. So anyways, I'm going to go out here. I'm going to grab some of this meat. I'm going to try and survive for a day or two. And then once I come up with a mission plan, like a game plan, a thing to accomplish, I shall see you all in the next episode. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerdcastle for the next episode of The Long Dark. I look forward to seeing you all in the future, for it is coming, everybody. I'll see y'all there. Hi-do.